Hi guys, I'm going to show you really quick how to apply your Seint 3D foundation with the Detail Hack brush, which is this brush, and the Blush and Bronzer brush. It used to be called the B Squared brush, but it's just the Blush and Bronzer now. I have a little bit of redness, so I'm going to start out with Aspen because Aspen and June are really good colors to just cover some redness. And yeah, so they have green in them, like it's like a green base, and green color corrects red. So I'm just gonna cover where I have redness. And I'm using the smaller end of the blush and bronzer brush for this. Okay, that pretty much covers it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do my contour. I like to start with that. You can do it either way. My contour right now is ash, so I'm gonna dip into ash. And you want to pick up a little bit more product with your contour because it's kind of like a drier cream than the foundations are, because it's meant to stay in one place. You know, you don't really want it to move around your face a lot, so it's, like I said, it's a little bit drier than the highlight colors are. So I'm just gonna stipple that on there, and later we can blend it out. I just want to get it on my face for now, because all we're worried about right now is like the placement of everything. We just want to make sure that we're placing it in the right places. And you want to do this on your cheekbone because you want to make your cheekbones look higher. And this is just basically creating a shadow on your face for that. So there is that. You want to just come at a diagonal towards your mouth. You don't want to go past the pupil of your eye though. Okay, there's that. Now I'm going to contour my forehead. Oh, I messed up. This is the blush and bronzer brush. I was going to use the Detail Hack brush, but so I guess I'll just do everything with the B Squared brush. That's okay. So I'm just going to bring the contour down. Right like that. I've got a 5 head, so I have to do a little bit of extra shadowing to make it look smaller. This tends to blend out more because you do start from the top and work your way down. And then I'm just gonna connect that to the contour that's on the side of my face. Okay, so my contour is on, and I've blended it out a little bit, but not much. I'm just gonna make sure there's no contour left on my brush. And actually, if I wanna do that, I can just rub the excess off of my jawline and kind of blend down. And that's how I can make sure that I've gotten all the contour off my brush. Okay, so now I'm gonna dip into my all over highlight color, which is, what is it right now? Oh, amber right now. So I'm gonna just dip into that, and I'm literally taking it and just doing like that. You do not have to pick up a lot of product at all. This brush is gonna give you medium to light coverage, or light to medium coverage, depending on which side you use and how much product you pick up. So, you know, I'm not a heavy coverage person, so I'm literally just dipping it in there. You can hear my 2-month-old in the background talking to herself. She has found her voice recently, and she enjoys making noises. I'm gonna go ahead and bring some of the all over highlight color under my eyes because I'm gonna brighten right there later, but you don't want to put your brightening highlight right on your skin, because if it's too, you know, bright or light for your skin, then it'll show a whole lot of texture. and we don't want that to happen. So I'm just gonna start off with a, you know, little layer of the all over foundation. Okay, so I have put that everywhere that I did not put my bronzer. And I'm gonna put just a little bit of brightener underneath my eye. I'm still gonna use the same end of the brush. So I'm just gonna go in with my brightener, which is white peach right now. And I'm just gonna take it and go all the way underneath my eye, and then all the way down the edge of my nose, and then up towards my hairline. So I'm gonna kind of create like a pie shape. Okay, so that eye is done. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and you can add as much brightener as you want. Again, the coverage is completely customizable. So I may go back in and add a little bit more brightener just because I like for it to, you know, be pretty bright underneath my eyes to draw attention to them. Okay, and then I also sometimes take the brightener and do over my eyelids just to kind of set them for eyeshadow. Okay, and then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna kind of like squeeze the brush like this, and I'm just gonna do like 3 lines down the middle. I don't know if you can see those. And then I'm just gonna blend them out. With the same end of the brush that I dipped it in. Okay, and then I'm gonna do just 1 line down the middle of my chin. And just kind of blend that out as well. Because those are the high points of our face. Right here, our brow bone right there, in between our eyebrows, and then on the chin. And normally the light would catch those a little bit better. So there is all of that. I'm gonna blend it out before I do my blush. So I'm gonna just make sure that there's no lines or anything like that on here. Let's see. And I want to make sure that I blend it down my neck also. I don't want any makeup lines. Okay. You can also do your nose contour with this brush. Again, I would just squeeze it and dip into your contour color, and then just run it down the side of your nose and create like a line right there, a shadow. And just do like that. Okay, and then for your brightener in the middle, you can just dip your finger in it and run it down the center of your nose. And then you don't really want to blend that across because you want to see those lines from the front of your nose. You just don't want to see them from the side. So I'm just going to take the fluffier end and I'm going to run that down my nose, you know, keeping with the lines. And then I'm going to take it and do like down the side of it to kind of blend the line down. Okay. So now I've done all my highlighting and contouring. I'm going to do a blush. A lip and cheek color. So let's see. I'll use Nude for my cheeks and I'll use Sadie for my lips. I'm just feeling a little bit glossy today. So I'm gonna go in again with the smaller end of the blush and bronzer brush. I'm just gonna tap it in a few times. It literally does not take anything. And I'm gonna start kind of farther back because you can already see how this line is right here, and this side of my face looks like more narrow, like it's like I have a facelift. It's because I've started back farther. I didn't start right on the apple of my cheeks. So I'm gonna start back just a little bit, like right at the corner of my eye, and then up to my hairline. And then I'm just gonna blend those out. Perfect. And blush is completely customizable. You know, you can totally do whatever you want. I'm just gonna dip my finger into a little bit of Sadie. That's a gloss. And there we go. I have used, well, I used 2 different color lip and cheeks, but I could have used nude on my lips too. And then I would have used about 5 colors because I did use Aspen to get rid of the redness before. You can also, if you have bronzer, you can take the fluffier end of the bronzer brush, the blush and bronzer brush, and you can just dip into that and then put it on the high points of your face. So, you know, your forehead usually gets more sun than other areas. And then the top of your cheekbones. You can just, and it does not take much product at all. It, you know, like I said, it does not take much at all. And that's just gonna kind of warm your face up a little bit. You can do your chin. And also, if your you know, color is a little bit too dark for your neck, you can use this to blend and kind of tan up your neck. It's a 10 and a 10. And there's a bundle with this brush, so if you buy the blush and bronzer brush, you get Bella Bronzer, which is my favorite bronzer, for $4. So it's definitely a good deal. Okay, so there is my full face. I'm going to throw on some mascara and go. Bye, guys.